Finally got to finish Squid Games 2. I thought it was just okay. I'm going to give it maybe 6 out of 10. I don't actually have much to say about it. And for me, that's mental. That means it wasn't saying much, because if I don't have much to say, it's a problem. I feel like it was good enough that it kept me entertained from start to finish. So that's why it got above a 5. It got a 6 because it kept me entertained. But I just feel like the first season of Squid Games 1, was just so, it felt so original and it felt so enjoyable because it all felt fresh and new. Whereas I feel like number 2, because you've already seen a lot of that, it didn't feel fresh and new. Now, there were 2 new games, and I did enjoy those episodes with the new games. They were enjoyable, but, you know, we had to do red light, green light again. And even though we've played these games before, it just didn't feel fresh enough. And then it ended with like a big standard stereotypical action sequence. And it just didn't feel fresh and new enough for me. And I feel like a better direction, from my personal view, is the first season was finished. Like, that storyline is done. They didn't really need to carry that on. There was nowhere to go with it. Just do Squid Games again, but with all brand new characters and all brand new games. I just feel like that would have been a way better direction than to make us go through that storyline again, because there was nowhere for it to go, in my opinion. And I think if you really think about it, that's evidenced in the fact that one of the most interesting aspects of Squid Games 2 is the new characters, all the new people playing the games. That was probably the most interesting aspect of it. So just cut all the storyline from season 1, not all the storyline, obviously, not front man and all that, because they're that standard, they run the games. But in terms of the actual games and the people going into the games, just give us new characters, innit? And I don't know what's happened with my man. He's gone and lived in Cuba and he's rich now or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But you get my point. I think that would have been a better direction personally. Maybe you don't agree, but that's just how I feel. So I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it, but just not enough. Tell me what you guys think. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Just let me know. But 22 Reviews, give me a follow.